Welcome back, everybody. Dren608 Plays, playing Rogue Trader here. Last time I tried to take on some Drukhari ships and they were like swarming me. I have a bad feeling it's going to happen here again. So before I go and try that, I'm going to try and scout out these planets out here. And then I'll save right before I go in there and see if I can actually get through this flock of Drukhari ships. So let's go take a look at some of the planets. See what's out here. Oh, this looks like a gas giant. Some kind of a tech pre-space, huh? Well, it gives me stuff. What are these? Fuel. Mechanicus Creations, and armor kit. Okay. There's nothing here. This one? I'm going to work my way towards them and then we'll see if I can get through them. This doesn't look good. Absolutely nothing on that one. Empty planet. Looks like a lava planet or something. There's a question mark. Not explored. Is this gonna make me go down? No. This planet can barely sustain life, and yet searchers discovered a long-lost Imperial colony, one that was cut off from the rest of the galaxy centuries ago. The colonists live in conditions worse than any underhive, yet they still venerate the Emperor and gladly welcome their visitors. Lord Captain receives an invitation from the local ruler, the Archqueen Princeps Dominia. Take over the colony. 1 shuttle and 2 rifles would be enough. Oh, pay her an official visit? Meets the captain in a shack, considered to be a palace by the people here. Tech use succeeded. Archqueen's unusual crown is made out of metal coils, most likely parts of an ancient device for boiling water. Some experience. The guests are served the finest delicacies the culinary provide. The Archqueen praises the visitors in mangled low Gothic and calls the Lord Captain her dear brother. At the end of the audience, gifts are presented to the guests. Archqueen's minister delicately remarks that the best possible gift the Lord Captain and his crew could provide would be replenishment of the colony's meager gene pool. I don't know, does this give me another colony if I do this? Let's try this. Miscellaneous, okay. She is delighted and flattered. She hopes the Lord Captain will pay her more visits in the future. No, probably not. Okay, that was weird. I don't know, does that turn into a colony in like 100 years? It's this one. We're getting close to them dang pirates. Abandoned tech priest base again. We just get ship components, fuel, and ranged weaponry. Okay. Nothing here. So now we got it. Now we got the problem. All right, we're gonna quick save here. Let's see if this is if all Drukhari battles are this way. I'm not gonna be able to save this. Get to my world until I find some way to be able to fight better. Which means spending a lot of money on some kind of fleet thing. Alright, let's, we've been in one of these battles before. There's only one group of them here, but I wonder if they just, like, come out of the Immaterium. They just pop in using, like, Eldari, you know. Well, not Eldari, but, like, gates or something. Alright. See if we do any better in this battle. I don't think we will. Not if they can keep putting things in. See how many there are. Alright, how many am I facing?
Fast. Our faith will be tested.
I have 2 so far. I don't have a I don't have a round counter, so maybe I will only face these two ridiculous ships. Last Hatred Frigate. Okay, so this is a new class of ship. 90 hull. They can hit us 81% of the time. They have 2 armor. And then they have their silly shadow thing. They've got a twin-linked battery, Shadowlance, and a Shadowlance. So they're going to do some serious damage to us. Alright, he's there. He's over here. So I want to... They're going to be coming... They're going to be coming at me? I guess they're facing me? I can't really get in a good position here. Because I'm not going to hit him very well. To be quite honest. I mean, my lance weapon could shoot out there, but it's a 75% chance to miss. At least they're not screwing around with my stuff. That 75% chance to miss is really going to hurt me a lot. Okay, before I move, I'm going to move up a little bit here. I'm going to drop some torpedoes out this way.
Keep up the pressure!
And if I got out here, I can barely hit him. Well, it's 75% chance to hit him, so I'm probably not going to do it.
Volley.
I do need to fire. I think I missed, didn't I? Or did I actually hit him? I actually hit him that time. Okay. If I move... Which way? This way? I don't know, I'm not really good at this. And this is probably not going to hit him.
With the force of a supernova.
Well, something got through. But these things can't reach because they're just not in the right place. Alright, well, now they get to go and beat the crap out of me. Alright, they do pretty good damage there, don't they? Now what's this one gonna do? The same thing, right? I'm getting really beat up here. Okay, so now my torpedoes. Let's see, I'm going to end up going probably a reverse course thing. So I want to get started on this one. Right? I'm just going to have it blow up on this one. Oh, we did a fair amount of damage on him. Oh, why didn't he didn't... Okay, if I reverse course...
Coordinates set.
Let's flip us around, guys. So I move up to here. Then I'm going to have Yrliet, turn this thing on. So now I've got this to try and hit that one.
Fire at will!
They missed. Well, maybe the lance will hit it?
Batteries. Volley!
I hear their dying pleas in the void.
Okay, so they're gone. I can't move anymore, so I'm stuck. Turns on his thingy-majiggy again and turns around like that. Okay, so if I come up, can't really get close enough to him. I don't really have a good chance of hitting him. If I go all the way to there, the lance can get him. I get 2 shots at him, but they'll probably both miss. And then I can lay out some torpedoes. Maybe I want to stop here.
Helmsman, take us in.
I'm going to put the torpedoes out
Let
here.
the void sort them out.
And I can go forward to
Engage
here.
the engines.
And we'll shoot him with the lance.
Fire at
Probably
will.
miss. Did I miss? Oh, I actually got... The lance got through that thing. Interesting. And then this thing.
With the force of a supernova.
So he's still got 21 left, and now he gets to shoot me. Yeah. Oh, do I have... Oh, I can't reload this turn. Okay. Okay, so that must be these things are the only macro battery. This is Starbreaker Lance. Okay, so that's something different. Okay, so I can't do anything. He's gonna move up here with his shields on him, hit me with all those missiles again. Hits me with that big thing. And it moves in such a way that I can't get to him. Alright, I can get the plasma torpedoes over here. Alright, and then I can have her pick up the plasma torpedoes. And they can move up to here and detonate.
Return to ashes.
And we got him.
Our technological superiority was obvious.
Okay. What did we pick up? 2 ghost plates. Whatever that is. 68 scrap, but I'm probably going to use all that to fix my ship because I got beat up really bad. Okay, so we were able to get through that one. Most of that's got to go there to fill the hull. Alright, so we got through that. 14 minutes in. Should we go see what's going on my home, on my colony planet here? Doesn't look good. Should we scan this? Should be a location. Swift and merciless retribution is a proper fate for many transgressors, but the Imperium permits using the convicts for hard labor on distant prisoners' worlds like Vheabos VI to atone for their crimes before humankind. Hundreds of thousands of rogues and lowlifes toil in the mines of the Von Valesius, protected until death from exhaustion or some other unfortunate accident claims their forsaken souls. And the pits of Vheabos VI. So is that what I have to do now? I can't do a J. Why can't I do a journal? Well, that's rude. So this is not really Blades of the Void. So I found it. It's a change in plans out. So devastation and destruction on the surface. Also detect the presence of enemy vessels. Reconnaissance must be carried out immediately to a certain situation. So I've done that. So now I got to go down into the pits. Okay. What's this contracts? Do I have a contract I can fulfill? Shadowy dealings. I already did that. No. Not giving up people. Not giving up people. I can't give up Xenotrack. Got 5. Take my profit factor up. Let's go ahead and complete that. So I have it done. Okay, I guess we've got to go down to the planet surface. We can get down there, take a quick look, and then probably have to put a cut in. Alright, who am I going to take? Oh, I'm not going to take anybody. Oh, I don't want to do this. I can level people up? There we go again. Can't do it from that screen. We can level up. So we'll actually level up this time. We'll go through the level up process, and then we will go down to the planet next time. Okay? So I get to go up. What am I knocking down here? Sorry, knocking stuff down on my... around my desk here. Okay. Are we a little bit over? The next level is 24,000. Yeah, it's going to get harder and harder here. So these are going to be some important things I guess we have to do. Archetypes. We have 1 rank for the Grand Strategist. I'm going to get a characteristic and a common talent. Okay, so characteristic. I can get +5 on anything here. My intelligence is 45. This would take up all sorts of my stats. Because everything just about... nothing really works on, for me, on intelligence anymore. As long as I keep my intelligence up, I get better on everything. Toughness is a 40. Weapon skill is a 40. Ballistic skill is a 50. That's really not my job. Perception is a 40. So I guess we'll go with intelligence. Catching up to Pasqal on the intelligence level. And then... motivation grants additional movement points to any allied character they give +2 more. When motion is less than 100 points, at all costs grants 20 plus 2 times my fellowship. It is 8. 28. Momentum upon killing the marked enemy or targeting an ally. Duty and honor. While the counselor's ally is under the effects of at all costs, the ally suffers 50% damage but gains 2 in the form of a step 1 and 3. Steel the Forge, wearing heavy armor, which I can't do. Pinnacle of Weapon. First attack in combat with any plasma, melta, or power weapon deals additional damage equal to 4 for the remainder of the combat. Okay. I'm not really at the Pinnacle of Weaponry. Resistance to the Forge. 2 hit chance and dodge reduction against any target they hit with a single target attack. Fires of the Forge. +4 deflection against the burning effect of flame. We have that, and then we've got regular stuff down here. These would all just add like 7 to your score. I could start using bolters. I could take this. Could take Drukhari weaponry. That'd give me more choices of stuff to use. Or I could take Grenadier so I could throw my first grenade not spending any AP. Heavy weapons. My strength's never going to be high enough to carry around heavy weapon. It will not die. Increase wounds by half of the character's level. Round it up. Okay. That's not a bad one to take, I think. Nimble gives me even more dodge. What's my dodge now? My dodge is that. That would give me 10 dodge. Okay. Plasma weapon expert adds +2 to the damage. Power weapon, 10% armor. That's all I can take here. I can't take everything. I could take melt-a-weapon proficiency so I could start using a melt-a-gun. I don't know what to do. So I really don't know how these things all work together. Which is why it's really... That gives me more weapons to choose from. Right? I'll never be an Adeptus Sororitas, or Adeptus Asterius equipment. I'm never going to get those because of who I am. My background and stuff. So I could... What's heavy armor proficiency need? Got to get your strength up to 45. That's not going to happen for me. This isn't bad, but I usually am shooting my sniper type rifle. This would give me more choices of weapons. There's... I could really go up on the Xenos. That would give me 13 more. That would put me up to 85. Burning effect and flame weapons. I'm really at a loss here. I really don't understand how things work. Trying to mesh things together. I like the idea of being able to throw a grenade early on, since I tend to go first. It's like I can throw a grenade out there to mess people up. Oh, I get another one. I get another talent here. And I don't get another one until here. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 more after this one. So, what is it I'm going to want to do? 6 weapons, 6 things. If I take one as nimble, one is grenadier, that's 2. Drukhari would be 3. I think I'm going to go for a more defensive thing than this one. It's either Grenadier or Nimble. And when I get another level, I'll get the other. Or I could just go with It Will Not Die. Give me a whole lot more wounds. Should I do that? Things are getting tougher as we're going along. I think I'm going to take It Will Not Die. I'm going to just take extra hit points. Quick complete. What? That was weird. That looks like a glitch. Well, that was weird. Alright, let's go to Abelard. He's got one shot at a Vanguard. He's going to have something similar to mine. He's got characteristic. Or I could just take his agility up to 50 to try and get him up higher in the sequence of initiatives. Let's see. The only one that's not there is Fellowship and Intelligence. Fellowship helps him with things that he doesn't really do. Oh, weapon skill is always a good one for him. They're saying toughness. I really need to get a lot of people up on toughness here, don't I? They think I should be going for an extra thing of toughness. I guess we'll go with toughness. And if I get over here... Let's see, do not falter. Dire combat. Vheabos brace for impact. Everybody gains an extra turn with 3 movement points for a round. Ranged weapon in threatened areas knocks enemies prone and pushes them 1 cell away during the effect. So he could clear people out of his way. Allies affected by brace strain with 30% cover penetration. And he automatically gains a plus 15% cover. He's usually meleeing people. Damage from all attacks of opportunity. What else does he have going on here? I did give him this because they have a really nice sword that I wanted to give him. I could take up his agility here. He's already taken up his strength. I could take his toughness up. Well, his toughness is going to be... Yeah. Let's do this. We'll do 2 toughnesses to get him up to 60. How's that sound? I have no idea if that's the right thing to do, but that's what we're going to do. Okay. Argenta? You're my arch-militant for the moment. Statistics-wise, I think I want to get your weapon skill up 1 level to 40. And then for your skill over here, Cleansing Faith helped. Flame Melt attacks against demons and psychers deal an additional +8 damage and gain 24% armor strength. Xenos deal an additional 4 and gain 12%. Okay. She's got Shield of Faith. Okay, she's got those choices. I could take her toughness up, maybe. Does she already have taken up? Did she already take toughness? Yeah, she's already taken toughness. So... Has she already taken weapon skill here? Maybe I just flip those. Let's go back. Can she take toughness here? So she takes toughness here. And then goes and takes... weapon skill training here. That gets both of those up to 40s. And then next time I can hit it for strength. And when she gets another characteristic, maybe I can do strength a couple times. I don't know. She needs to get it will not die too, probably. Alright, let's just do that. Cassia? You're a master tactician. Got a couple master tacticians here. So she's going to get a characteristic. Should we work on her ballistic skill? Try and take 2 hits on a ballistic skill so that she can actually shoot things from time to time. She's been pretty piss poor with her ballistic skills, so that's what we're going to do. She's got all these other lovely things. Starts all turns, including next turns, with +3 additional movement points. The first ally targeted by the navigator with a single target ability each turn gains the same amount of additional movement points at the start of their next turn. Starts all turns, including extra turns, with 3 additional movement points. Oh, that's kind of nice. Stable routes. Okay. Tonicity. Okay, undam the Sea of Souls. Armor, nearby protection. Natural allure. Spell protection. Unblinking stare. Threads and faults. False resistance test against navigator's power. I kind of like this Guide of Souls. +3 additional movement points. Give her more movement. Let's go Guide of Souls. Okay. Alright, she's done Pasqal. Bounty Hunter, huh? I'm in the same kind of mode, it seems like, for everybody here. Okay, he needs tons of stuff. Can't get toughness here. Perception 5. Ballistic skill 5. Agility 5. Intelligence 5. I could get him up to a 60 intelligence. Oh, I can get his weapon skill up to an 80. God, I don't know what to do. They say his ballistic skill should come up. He's a better shot than Argenta, huh? Oh, let's get things moving along. And then here, Steel Forge. So he'd get 5 movement points in the first round, and when he melee attacks, he gets extra. Okay. Close-up scanning. Melee attacks apply the Machine Spirit Communion effect on all attacked enemies. Attacks and effects of the exposed weakness ability gain bonuses against enemies under the effects of the Machine Spirit Communion, as if those enemies had 2 more stacks of exploit. That could be good. Machine scan. Exploit on enemies. Midfielder push. Medicaid once per battle. This is every round. Wisdom plus intelligence bonus. Willpower. No. WS. What's WS? Weapon skill, which is +7. Plus intelligence, which is +5. So 12 damage. And his perception bonus of 4 times 5, 20% armor penetration. So he could do like 12 points of damage and push people away with this. Costs 2 AP to do that, and then he could shoot his plasma gun at him. Okay. That's not a bad idea. Prediction protocols helps both his shooting and his parrying. Ooh, what's this do? Additional servo skull connect directly to the systems increases their perception by 10. That's not bad either. Skirmish protocols. Melee effects of Machine Spirit Communion. His melee attacks deal an additional, so I have to put him under Machine Spirit Communion. And this increases dex use and demolition. I could also make him a grenadier. Alright, this time around, I think I want to take... Gains 10 plus 2 times his intelligence bonus %. 10 times 2 times his intelligence, which is 5, so that's 10. Plus 10. 20% to dodge reduction and parry reduction with melee weapons. So it would make his melee weapon even more effective. Is there no, exposing communion? This gives him more movement points. So either more movement points or better when he hits with his stuff. Ten plus 2 times intelligence, which is 5, so it's 10. It's 20% damage. 20% more damage than 20. Oh yeah, we're gonna go skirmish protocols because he's been doing a lot of melee combat. All right, that's what we're gonna do. And we're done. Idira, you're my assassin other thing person. Power perception, probably agility. Did I give it to me? Yeah. We're gonna do agility to get her up a little bit there. And then over here, predicted downfall. First dodge attempt of every enemy in combat suffers a minus 28%. All is planned. Ninth successful dodge or parry by the Psyker and their allies combined grants the Psyker plus 2 additional AP on the next turn. Fate Bringer. Allies under the effect of at least 1 psychic power gain an additional 5 plus 2 times the Psyker's armor penetration. Edge of Fate. At the beginning of every combat, the Psyker's allies gain plus 15% critical hit chance. First critical hit removes this effect. So it makes it more likely we'll get a critical hit in. Taking damage at least once. Suffer minus 20% all resistance tests against the Psyker until the end of combat. Fail the willpower resistance test against any of the Psyker's psychic powers will suffer an additional 3 plus 3 times psi rating, which is 3, so it's 9, 12 direct damage every time they suffer mental damage from until the end of combat. She can perception and the Psyker's intelligence and perception increases by plus 2. Okay. Given her advice and guidance, usage of a heroic act by the Psyker decreases veil degradation by minus 4. That's not bad. Obscured threat. Six cells are fired additional 3 damage. I was gonna do something here with his armor is reduced by 3%. Relentless Blaze. When the Psyker is burning, the Psyker's psi rating is increased by 1. Is always increased by plus 2. Damage from fire no longer reduces the Psyker's momentum. Sparks is a greater flame. All damage over time. Effects applied by the Psyker gain 5 minus 5% critical hit chance. Okay. Body of Flames. They gain 8 plus 24, so 32% additional armor against fire damage, and half this amount as additional armor against energy damage from las, melta, and plasma weapon. Blazing Inferno. Damage by any means. Backdraft. There's something to go with. Is it Body of Flames? What was I supposed to do? There was one that I thought went really well with Burning Blood. What was I gonna do? Dodge and parry until the end of combat. Okay, that could be a good one. Visions of Doom. Make it easier to hit people. force weapon attacks. What do I want to do here? What was backdraft? So backdraft is she could like hit something and then somebody would. So you get multiple people that way. When the Psyker is burning, I don't want to be burning. Psyker gains 8 plus 8 times psi rating precision against fire damage, and half that amount is additional armor against energy damage from las melta and plasma weapons. So 8 times psi rating is 24, 32, and 16 against other energy damage. And backdraft just does more extra damage. Let's go with backdraft. That sounds interesting. Like I said, I don't really understand how it all is supposed to fit together. I got some more people to do. I got Yrliet, who's another bounty hunter. Take her ballistic skill up even higher. It's basically a shooter, right? And I don't think I can take up. I think I've already done that. No, I took toughness. I could take characteristics base. That'll give her an 80. Let's just give her an 80, shall we? Give her an 80 ballistic skill so she can hit things. Jay, you're a tactician. You. Let's get your willpower up to 40. I don't really want any of those. What else do you need? Combat Master. She's already got dual weapon combat. Parry's already at 91%. How about if I make her a Grenadier? So she can throw those grenades without spending points. Let's do that. Okay. That's Jay. And Heinrix. Yeah, I'm already up to 48 minutes. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Okay, you, sir. I could get your toughness up to a 50. You pretty much go in with weapon skill stuff. But I think I want to get your toughness up to get you on an even number so you have hit points. Then over here, let's see, Hymns of Hatred. Then the Psyker's line of sight, including the Psyker themselves, increase the Psyker's critical damage by plus 1% until the end of combat, and it stacks. Psalms of Heroes. You play one until the end of the combat every time an ally uses a heroic act. Eternal Glory. So when it reaches 200 during the Psyker's turn, Psyker gains plus 5 to all characteristics, plus 1 resolve, plus 1 to deflection, plus 1 to all damage that the Psyker deals until the end of the combat. That's not bad. Edge of Dawn. Enemies adjacent to the Psyker suffer 10% more damage. Armor increased by 5 sponsor. I like this 10% more damage. Means he can do any more. What's Sanctified Slayer do? It's increased by resolve percentage. Okay. I think Edge of Dawn. Just do 10% more. Anything else really? What's Blade of Light? Force weapon attacks deal 1 plus psi rating 2, so it does 3 more damage. They have a 5 times 3, 2, and 15% more armor penetration. So this would make him do 3 more points of damage on his force weapons. This would do 3 more points of damage on his force weapons The other one does 10% more. So how does it calculate the 10%? Is that after you do the damage? So that if you had a 9, it'd be a 1, but if it was a 20, it would be a 2. I think I like Blade of Light because it gives him a guaranteed 3 more for force weapons. Let's go with Blade of Light. Okay. And we're done. Okay. We'll get out of here. We'll go down here next time. If you like what you see, hit the thumbs up button. If you like to see, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notify bell, be notified to upload videos and to schedule streams. Please feel free to leave me comments about my builds and some of the, maybe some glaring errors that I'm missing. I just don't understand how all the synergy works. This is the first time through without reading up on the wikis or anything like that, so I don't have any advice from people who've like played this game 3 or 4 times and have a real good idea of how it all works together. I'm just kind of sort of piecing it together as I go along, trying to use what I can. So we'll see how it works out. All right? All right. I'm Dren608. Until we meet again, stay safe and bye-bye.